Most investors pay capital gains taxes on every profitable sale, thinking taxes are unavoidable. Wrong. There's a strategy called qualified opportunity zones, letting you defer capital gains indefinitely and eliminate them completely after 10 years. Zero capital gains taxes on appreciated property, held decade. But 95% of investors never use this because rules are complex and investment options limited to designated economically distressed areas. Here's how to use qualified opportunity zones correctly and why one 80-day rollover window requires completely different timing approach than standard real estate investments. Qualified opportunity zones exploit federal tax incentive program created 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Government designated 8,700 census tracts nationwide as opportunity zones. These are economically distressed areas government wants development investment. Incentive structure offers three major tax benefits: deferral of capital gains until 2026, or sale of investment whichever earlier. 10% step up in basis if held 5 years. Additional 5% step up if held 7 years. Pays zero capital gains on that appreciation. Completely tax-free. Understanding the 180-day rollover window is fundamental to any successful execution. Miss deadline and lose opportunity completely. Cannot extend, cannot get relief. Most investors miss this selling asset, then learning about opportunity zones months later. By then, window closed, opportunity lost. Must plan opportunity zone investment before selling appreciated asset. The holding period benefits tier progressively. Hold 0 to 5 years, you get capital gains deferral only. Original gain deferred until December 31st, 2026, or sale of QOF interest, whichever earlier. No basis step up, no appreciation elimination, just deferral. Hold 5 to 7 years, you get deferral plus 10% basis step up. Original, 200,000 gain becomes 180,000 taxable in 2026, 20,000 forgiven. Hold 7 to 10 years, you get deferral plus 15% basis step up total. Original 200,000 becomes 170,000 taxable. Hold full 10 years, you get deferral, 15% step up on original gain, and complete elimination of all appreciation on QOF investment itself. This final benefit is entire point of strategy. Example showing real numbers. Sell stock January 1st, 2025 for 200,000 capital gain. Invest 200,000 into qualified opportunity fund within 180 days. Hold until 2035. Original 200,000 gain deferred until December 26, when it becomes taxable at reduced 170,000 because of 15% basis step up, assuming held through year 7. 800,000 appreciation is completely tax-free. Zero capital. Gains on that 800,000. Saved 192,000 in federal capital gains taxes at 24% rate. This is legitimate IRS approved tax elimination, not deferral. Common mistakes destroy opportunity zone benefits completely. First mistake, missing 180-day window. Investor sells asset December 1st. Celebrates. Takes vacation. Returns January 3rd, planning to invest. Day 150 invested. Then realizes needs 180 days for paperwork and fund selection. Scrambles. Misses deadline by days. Lost entire benefit. Cannot fix this. Invest 100,000 capital gains plus 100,000 savings. Only 100,000 qualifies for benefits. Other 100,000 is regular investment with zero tax advantages. Must invest specific capital gain amounts only. Third mistake, choosing terrible opportunity zone fund, chasing tax benefits without evaluating investment quality. Fund invests in distressed neighborhood with no development prospects. Property sits vacant, declining in value for decade. You saved capital gains taxes, but lost entire principal. Tax tail wagging investment dog. Evaluate opportunity zone investments, same as any real estate. Location, development plan, sponsor track record, exit strategy. Opportunity zone is for investment property, stocks, business sales, crypto, any capital gain except primary residence, which has separate better exclusion. Real testing over 5-year period shows actual implementation. Real estate investor sells rental property, generating 400,000 capital gain. Invests 400,000 into qualified opportunity fund, developing multifamily project in designated Phoenix opportunity zone. Fund acquires land, develops 200-unit apartment building, stabilizes occupancy. At 24% capital gains rate, that's 192,000 saved. Total benefit 201,600 over decade. Required holding a liquid real estate fund for 10 years. For patient investors, this is massive tax savings. Comparison to alternative strategies shows mixed results. 1031 exchange on real estate defers gains indefinitely, but never eliminates. Eventually, pay taxes on sale or death. Opportunity zone eliminates after 10 years. Better for some situations. Qualified small business stock offers similar gain elimination, but requires investing in startups under 50 million assets. Much higher risk. For large capital gains, holders willing to lock up decade opportunity zone is superior option. For investors needing liquidity or flexibility, other strategies. Better. Fund selection requires extensive due diligence. Hundreds of opportunity funds exist. Quality varies dramatically. Some funds are legitimate, experienced developers with strong track records. Others are opportunistic sponsors exploiting tax program with minimal development experience. Research sponsor background. Review prior projects. Analyze specific opportunity zone location. Tall order. Most funds fail one or more criteria. Be selective. Missing investment better than bad investment locked up decade. Legislative risk exists for program changes. Opportunity zone program is permanent legislation, but Congress could modify rules reducing benefits. December 2026. Deadline for recognizing deferred gains is hard-coded in law. Cannot change that retroactively. But future Congresses could eliminate appreciation, exclusion for investments made after certain date. Risk is relatively low. Program has bipartisan support, but possibility exists. Execute sooner rather than later, locking in current rules. Once invested, existing rules apply, even if future changes occur. Implicate benefit calculations. QOF, structured as partnership, makes cash distributions during hold period. Distributions are return of capital reducing basis. Lower basis means larger gain when eventually selling. This doesn't eliminate tax-free appreciation benefit, just reduces initial basis before calculating appreciation. Complex tax accounting requires experienced CPA preparing annual returns. Self-prepared returns almost certainly mess this up. Cost of professional tax prep is mandatory expense for opportunity zone investors. The verdict. Qualified opportunity zones offer legal method for investors eliminating capital gains completely through 10-year hold in designated economically distressed areas. Requires investing within one 80-day window, selecting quality fund carefully, holding full decade. Benefits are massive, hundreds of thousands in eliminated capital gains for successful investors, but requires locking up capital decade in a liquid real estate funds. Significant risk, fund selection critical. For patient investors with large capital gains and ability to lock up funds, this is powerful tax strategy. For investors needing liquidity or lacking conviction in opportunity zone investments, other strategies better, not universal solution, very powerful for right situations. Subscribe for qualified opportunity zone strategy. Stop paying capital gains taxes on every investment sale. Start deferring gains through 180-day rollover and eliminating appreciation through 10-year hold.